Welcome to another video. I always enjoy sitting here talking to you guys, and I always appreciate those who watches, even if it's a little small amount of people. Thank you. In this video, I would like to talk about the internet YouTubers bullies. The YouTube bullies are individuals who dedicate themselves to review, react to another creator constantly. Now, it's not a one person. I have sadly discovered a couple of YouTubers who do that, and I wish I had never found out about them. Um, you have you have another gentleman who is a grown man, and he is very obsessed. Um, the obsession is on another level. On a different YouTuber, he always covering her. Now I don't know if there's a backstory, but the obsession is to another level. I call it bullied. Kind of like, in school, when you have kids who was different, and then you will have that one kid who, and everybody just laughing, joining them laughing at the person making fun of the other person. Well, I was the one getting made fun of, and everybody, was joining them. Yeah, I know I feel like to be bullied. I remember one of the one of my worst experience of getting bullied. Wow, worst day of one of the worst of my life. So my head was a little bit bigger than that. And shout out to my daddy. You see, I'm from Haiti. Shout out to Haiti, by the way. My daddy, as a kid, he didn't want me to get dreads, he didn't want me to get braids, none of that. But he would let me get perm. So my sister, shout out to my sister, by the way. Me and my sister were very close. I was just texting her earlier. She permed my hair. It's like there's a little kit you can buy, like a little S curl, supposed to make your hair curly. I was like, man, I want to do something with my hair. I'm tired of this afro. So she combed my hair. She put perm in my hair, and then she brushed it to the side, a little part, We over there congratulating each other the night before school. I wake up. I went to school. From the bus, I could hear them. I could feel it. Then I went to school. This is the middle school. This is the high school. My sister was in high school. So I went to the middle school. I feel the whole school just staring at me, just laughing at me, calling me names, calling me the Temptations, calling me Michael Jackson. I did have a best friend, Jack Chris. He stood by me, and he was like, yo, why did you do that? I was like, man, I just wanted to do something. Like, it was so bad. So I went to the bathroom, and I tried to pick it out. But because it was perm, it didn't look like that. It looked kind of like, it just looked, my hair was just sticking like twist. It was bad. Like, it felt like forever to the end of school. Even some girls that I liked or whatever, it was just a terrible, terrible day. My sister was like, why did you take it down? I was like, they didn't like it. I think eventually I ended up just cutting it off and starting over. But so you have I try to understand where they're coming from. I'm like, okay, cool. People gotta eat. But I'm like, man, what a way to do it. What a way to get views. I'm like, So you don't dedicate your whole channel to covering a person. Um, like, look what she said this time. Look what she doing this time. That, I don't know. That just gotta be. And it's like I'm talking about grown men who's doing that. Um, like I said, I don't know the backstory. Maybe I don't know the backstory, but I don't even think that's the backstory. I don't even know where the obsession come from. But that gentleman, he will talk about he will talk he was trying to take a break, go weeks without talking about her. But whatever he talking about, even him don't want to talk about it. Cause he will talk about it for maybe 8 minutes, 9 minutes. Like on YouTube, there's like a 8 minutes golden time, to get the most out of your monetization. The longer the better, but 8 minutes is so whatever he's talking about, it'd be like 8 minutes, 9 minutes. But whenever he's covering her, oh man, he got so much to say. I'm like, where all that come from? Like, he be so excited. He be so, like, and then you think when he's taking a break, he's done. No, it's like he never took a break, because when he come back in bulk, back to back series, and I'm like, that person really need help. Like, she's living rent free in your head, and you only get views when you're talking about her. And I'm like, that gotta be. So you don't build your channel of that. Oh, it's worse than that now. This him and another YouTuber is beefing over who's talking about her the most. I'm like, you got two grown men who's beefing because they want to be known as. You have another gentleman who's similar. Looked like his YouTube channel was actually doing well. He was talking about other stuff. But then he stopped covering this other dude who's a goofy too, another YouTuber. And every time he's bullying that YouTuber, he get views. People over there laughing at him. Oh, he can never keep a job. Look what he's doing now. Now you want to be an actor. You doing this, he's doing that. In my eyes, all those YouTubers, that they're covering, I don't take them serious. I'm like, they're all goofies. But, people who are like reacting to the channel, going in about it, they be happy to be like, yo, look what. I'm like, oh my God. Like, see, I'm a busy guy. I don't see how people dedicate the channel to just be bullying other. Like, I feel like that's a lot. I just bought two birds, little budgies. I got the cage on the floor. I left the door open. Surprisingly, they're not out. They've been trying to get out, and I'm letting them out. They're like smaller. They're not getting out. It's like, for some reason, people enjoyed watching somebody destroy another person. But then at the same time, when they talk about other stuff, they don't get views. So you don't build your channel, and I've seen some YouTubers actually destroy their channel that way. They was doing well, then they discover that land, they start going to that land, and now they got all this group of people who just waiting for them to bully that person. And if they're not bullying that person, then people like, yeah, I know what. It's like, what we're here for. And it's kind of like, you also push yourself. It's what I would love to see happen. I would love YouTube to delete all those channels, because it is actually against YouTube policy to be harassing, bullying. But what a way to do it. Now, of course, celebrities, like, because I'm, sometimes I'll be like, yo, we quite spoke up with his girlfriend, like, I do, yeah, but it's not like, that's kind of different. That's not like me going to one specific YouTuber and just sitting here, upload second by second. I'm like, yo, that's kind of that's. But then again, I was like, yo, maybe that's the only way they can. They're trying to eat, but I'm like, wow, what a way. But my advice: don't become a YouTube bullies. You know, there's a difference between exposing somebody for being false. They be like, hey guys, this video is to inform you, do not purchase from or do not listen to Johnson Lee because he's lying to you. Okay, cool. But yo, Johnson Lee did this, Johnson Lee did that, Johnson Lee did this, yo, Johnson Lee, Johnson Lee, Johnson Lee, Johnson Lee, Johnson Lee. Okay, now you just have a different type of problem. Do you get the difference between obsession and informing and bullying? But hey, there's actually another lady who's bullying another lady, and it's like how much dedication it takes for you to just be glued to a YouTuber channel. Hey, she deleted all her video. Oh, some of the video back. Hey, she said this and she said that. You know, I'm like, just another bully. And I hope YouTube take care of this type of people.